Alrighty. Um, so probably only about 5, maybe 10 minutes passed between winning race number one and race number two. Um, but it sure was fun. um, like I said in my previous video, I had just hoped to not be absolutely embarrassed. Um, those ruts were deep. I mean, if you witness the drop down from as soon as the light goes green of my truck in the last video, if you watch it again, or in this video, you'll see just how deep this mud was. It was, he had rototilled 2 feet of loam, and then on top of that, mixed in potting soil to make it even thicker, and rototilled that in. And that weekend, the weather was not good, and all of that rototilled man-made thick as he could mud, I somehow managed to get out there and not get stuck and play the tree aggressive enough, and somehow managed to come out on top. So I got to advance to the second round of the uh, the the class with the 35-inch tires, which was my one kind of saving grace, even though I didn't have the huge power advantage I thought I was going to have over these guys. I do think that my vehicle's traction control system definitely was very helpful to me and made up a lot for what I lacked in tire, but the guys I was up against were still restrained by it being the small tire class to being on 35-inch tires, which was the same tire size I had. So that was kind of my one saving grace in the first class I raced in, and how I managed to win a race there. I don't obviously win this race. I didn't drive quite as well as I had the first round, because I had actually relaxed because I had not embarrassed myself. But it wouldn't have mattered because, I mean, this truck, I didn't stand a prayer. He actually went on to win the entire class. And on top of that, just pro driver. This dude was awesome. I talked to him after. He told me about the build and definitely gave me a lot of really good information that he didn't have to give to a potential opponent. So really, this dude kicked my ass bad, and there's nothing I could have done to change that. Also, on top of that, the weather in that short period of time, as you can see in the video, had turned from not the greatest to downpouring, so the mud was getting just nastier by the minute. So anyway, here we go. Race number 2 of the day. Second round of the small block, small tire V8 class, which I will probably explain in the video that I'm about to start.
Race number 2.
Sorry about
small
that.
block V8, small tire, which is 35-inch or less, DOT approved, no cuts allowed to the tires. And I also forgot to say on race number 1 that no quote-unquote power adders are allowed. That's nitrous, superchargers, turbos, stuff like that. I was running on ethanol, which I was allowed to do per the rules, and a lot of the guys there were doing the same. Anyway, race number 2 in the small block, small tire, V8 class.